Imagine waking up in a world that has been utterly, terrifyingly transformed. The sky is a different color, the trees are alien and pulsating, and the people you knew are either gone or changed into something unrecognizable. You have no memory of how you got there, only a deep, instinctual drive to survive and find your way back to the life you lost. Welcome to After Death, the chilling, atmospheric, and deeply emotional science fiction thriller by the master of suspense, Dean Koontz. If you love mind-bending alternate realities, psychological horror, and stories that explore the very nature of consciousness and identity, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in speculative fiction, blending the eerie quiet of a post-apocalyptic landscape with the heart-pounding dread of a mystery that defies all logic. The narrative kicks off with our protagonist, a man who finds himself alone in a desolate, otherworldly version of Earth. He is hunted by strange, shadowy entities and guided by cryptic clues left behind by a mysterious figure known only as the Guide. The atmosphere is thick with the surreal, dreamlike quality of a nightmare you can't wake up from, mixed with the gritty, visceral reality of survival. Koontz excels at capturing the profound sense of isolation and the creeping paranoia of a world where nothing is quite right, making every rustle in the alien foliage and every whisper on the wind feel like a direct threat to his sanity. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular exploration of the what-if scenario and the psychological resilience of the human spirit. This isn't just a story about surviving monsters, it's about surviving the loss of everything you know. Watching the protagonist piece together the fragmented memories of his past life while navigating the bizarre, dangerous rules of this new reality is incredibly gripping. The audiobook narration is an absolute triumph, perfectly capturing the quiet, introspective tone of the protagonist's internal monologues and the sudden, jarring shifts into high-stakes terror, making the surreal landscapes feel incredibly real and deeply immersive. But beyond the spectacular world-building and the supernatural threats, the soul of After Death lies in its deeply human themes of love, loss, and redemption. The protagonist isn't just fighting for his own life. He is driven by the memory of the people he loves and the promise he made to protect them. The emotional anchor of the story is his unwavering hope that somewhere, somehow, they are still out there. The audiobook format elevates these intimate moments, making the quiet acts of remembrance and the desperate search for connection feel just as impactful as the explosive encounters with the unknown. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. The protagonist finally uncovers the truth behind the transformation of the world and the identity of his hunters, forcing him into a spectacular, high-stakes confrontation that will decide the fate of both realities. The finale is a breathtaking display of intellectual brilliance, overwhelming emotional courage, and raw, unbridled determination. He doesn't just survive the encounter, he shatters the boundaries between life and death, delivering a massive, paradigm-shifting payoff that will leave you questioning the very nature of existence. After Death is a triumph of the psychological science fiction thriller genre. It is smart, haunting, and unapologetically profound. Dean Koontz has crafted a novel that proves the most terrifying journeys are the ones we take within ourselves. Plug in your headphones, step into the alien woods, and join the survivor. The world has ended, but the search for meaning has just begun.